Something foul in that nigga mouth. Ironic, been in the house since that one bitch kicked him out. That nigga future been in doubt. Child support extorting him as soon as brothers killers getting out. Trying to pick a chick in your crowd. No, he in a hole, so he need a broad to come dig him out. Check how he living now. That Ben's been sitting for a minute. He still pretending like he get around. Trying your best to get it now. In a little while, gonna be in that pin shower, bending down, getting plowed. Consider how he mentioned what he's spending now. The state raping him. What is he able to give a child? Don't listen to that nigga Stylz. He too cocky and got the moxie. Wanna box him for my big mouth. Show up at that nigga's house. Exhibit how a stand up nigga. Walk up, sit a bitch nigga down. Shots until you have to come and face the marksman. Razor blade, turn your grill to garbage trash, cause the crappy chocolate remains littered in my thoughts. Assault him and his baby mama, and after the encounter nonchalantly discard the revolvers. I'm a problem when you have to acknowledge, despite the fact you lack the brains or the wherewithal to solve it. I'm hiding Satan in a sauna, eating jalapenos while bathing in a small pool of lava. El Jefe, execute imposters, and real life killmongers never ever lose to T'Challa's. I'm pursuing dollars. You dispute with bras, cause dick, what you are and all the fuck you got to offer. Nothing more than a male groupie to me. Too goofy to see nothing that you do moves me. Review my life like a movie. Jump to conclusions after seeing a few scenes. Try to dispute me without proof and accuse things. Beat the crowd to see what you do is amusing. Excuse me if I seem aloof and mean. I'm not used to these dudes who need my approval musically. You seem insecure to me. Why can't you do your thing without including me? You wanna be cool with me? You like a bitch, you refuse to leave. Usually dudes like you wind up as victims in shootings be laying claim to be winning. It's clear you're losing. You won't budge with the truth. You should be moving. You're a nuisance. I treat abusively. Mouth shot. You was overdue and you need a few new teeth. What's in the dark often comes to light. My macabre thoughts will show you that I'm bright. My vision's clearer from the instances I witnessed. A nigga getting his shit split for an oversight. I came to brawl, who wanna fight? They wanna hog the pie. Aight, come and get some of this Kimbo slice. Spent my life trying to fix a splintered mind. Been inclined to steal and lie before I spend a dime. Grin and smile, convince a bitch I'm a different type. Just plot what the still wants the fuck I get inside. This a glimpse inside a sick nigga mind. Shit I really did in life is coincidence if it didn't rhyme. You hoping people will pick a side. To mention mine in my eyes, you gave me an audience to perform a sadistic right. They want a challenge, bitch, get in line. Niggas whine about people pocket watching when they shit ain't right. I can remember the different time the nigga mentioned no shit in all my many grinds. It didn't imply that I couldn't get a dime. Bitches lie about some suspect shit. Nigga hype to get a picture, talk shit on a nigga pipe. That's what that nigga like. Spends his time trying to reassure himself that he doing something with a shitty life. Look at that nigga eyes. You'll see something's missing. Integrity, honesty, character, plus that nigga spine. Gladiator, Maximus. I'm looking in your eyes as I slowly drive that dagger in your Adam apple, bitch. Staggering the gathering, acting blasphemous. Start chanting passages from an unholy sacrament. I've been lacking compassion since I lost everything I had. Good guy going bad, a mannequin. You throw darts, I hold javelins. Passionate, I'm prepared to die. I'll go against any antagonist. Psychopathic, harassing them, dramatically asking them, why so serious? Before I slash you, start y'all mannequins. Fake people posing, trying to show what the latest fashion is. None of y'all can fuck with LeBrandon's grasp of grammar, nouns and verbs and adjectives. I mastered it, adamant that none of y'all are fucking match fitted. And I'm playing it in your mind like I'm on that telepathic shit. I'm past sick, this is anthrax. Potassium cyanide, strychnine, and airborne blood pathogens. Ain't no antidote to counteract it. No vaccination to save you when my pandemic's after them. Evil genius with a pad and pen. Venus and dragon rising from the ashes, spitting flames at that ass again. Michael Myers in that attic, bitch. Lyrically fear me, the nigger in the hockey mask got the campers scattering. I'm Venus and Sampras when it comes to raising a racket. Dismantle your ass like a mechanic when I play with them ratchets. Everybody claiming they banging them hammers. Call me Thor the way that I'm coming swinging that mallet. My shit's massive, you need a little more practice. Call me your highness if you cannot remember my status. Do not challenge unless you want your ass kicked. For real, with this I am the baddest. Call me Mr. Like a pussy, scared to face the cat. Wanna be a hero? I'm okay with that. In this episode, I'ma be Bane. You can play the bat, and I'ma break your back. Attack him fast and make sure that he can't react. What I plan to give you ain't no way to take it back. Lay him back, dramatic fashion with a brazen act. Call my gun the truth, nigga. You don't wanna face the facts. I don't debate with facts. No love for your hating ass. Race the past, blazing grass on my way to make a bag. You out here chasing ass, I'm creating plans. The shit you say is whack like the punch that my statements have. Raging wrath, wisdom came from a jaded past. I graduated from basic rap, you didn't make the class. Always singing trash, hope to make them laugh. I make them place their hands on both sides of their fucking face and gasp. Crap nigga, my happiness made you mad. Marked me as a target but forgot who you was aiming at. You waste your time trying to entertain and chat, despising all the guys who obtain the things you lack. You dropped the ball, you struck out, miss what you swinging at. Trying to relive your youth online, won't bring it back. Anytime you make a stack mistake, coming and taking that. Rats you impregnated, demanding that you pay them back. Life is hell for a lazy cat. You grown as fuck, but still a kid, where the fuck you staying at? I won't ask where my payment at. Fuck you nigga, check it out. You ain't have to pay for that.
I would like to moan for a while.
Offensive lines, keep him on the defense. He spits rhymes, but under a false pretense. Speak truth to do, he get heated. Enslaved by a job or he'll lose his freedom. Peep it, these freaks reluctant to meet him. Constantly deceive him, purposely mislead him. Speak to his enemies, he start tweaking. Beef with anybody with a bitch he wanna sleep with. Hope like hell to see me and be split. Believing if I leave he'll be able to sneak in. You can't separate a queen from a freak bitch. She'll diss Hercules to go fuck with a weakling. Tuesday, I'm still buzzing off the weekend. Poseidon, now watch me slide off the deep end. Big Lee's a heathen, don't need a reason to start the feasting on these geeks that's barely eating. You ready to die? All I gotta ask you. Avoid a collision, cause I'm coming at you. Hold my ground like a statue, savagely attack you. Mosque, synagogue, church, tabernacle. You ready to die? all I gotta ask you. Avoid a collision, cause I'm coming at you. Hold my ground like a statue, savagely attack you. Mosque, synagogue, church, tabernacle. Idiot think he's a genius, don't know that he's still sleeping. Small mind, big dreamer. Not about action, so he's always speaking. Type suggest that he's bright, you just too dim to see it. Lies frequent, he's starting to believe I wouldn't battle for a G. Dissing me on some free shit. Please let it cease, bitch. Who you trying to compete with? Don't want the bag fag, thinking he gon' see chips. Still talking greasy, still fucked up police. Still produce receipts proving that I fucking beat him. You gotta learn from people to teach them. Ironically, I found out, gotta get behind people to lead them. There's a difference between rapping and MCing. You and me, I'm living, nigga, you just breathing. You're a boy, I'm Elohim. When I rock, guys drop. Cyclops, only one way to see it. You ready to die? All I gotta ask you. Avoid a collision, cause I'm coming at you. Hold my ground like a statue, savagely attack you. Mosque, synagogue, church, tabernacle. You ready to die? All I gotta ask you. Avoid a collision, cause I'm coming at you. Hold my ground like a statue, savagely attack you. Mosque, synagogue, church, tabernacle. Yeah, he's the bitch nigga type. You fight with his guys, expose anything the nigga hide. Try to destroy a nigga pride. Truth is, you can't compare. Probably wish he had that nigga life. It's been years and he's still inside. The right people catch him outdoors, probably in this life. Karma's a bitch he don't recognize. Till she slide up, slap his ass and move in where he resides, yeah. That bump in the night, right here, sights that plague your mind when you close your eyes. Nightmare, it's no debate, I'm a heavyweight, you light here. The distance between us ain't feet, bitch, it's light years. Allow me to repeat so I'm clear. You got bigger fish to fry than wondering who my wife is. Maybe find a nice girl to spend your time with and come to grips with something else besides my dick.
Nobody asks your opinion. Why you always trying to give it, nigga?
Fuck your feelings.
Don't give a shit what you spending or how you living or who the fuck you stick your dick in.
Fuck your feelings.
I ain't listening to that silly shit that you spitting. Better tell them bitches mighty business.
Fuck your feelings.
I have no details, nigga. I'm not a witness even if I know who did it.
Fuck your feelings.
These the poems that rage produce. The big cat is on you. Old school, saber tooth. Change your views, take aim and shoot. These dudes remain confused till they gave a clue. They couldn't play me. Maybe she'll be able to be the one to take a crack at the unbreakable. When it heats up, peep what degree I escalated to. The proof is in the pudding, sugar. Hope you bring a spoon. Pawn your shit and keep the loot. King, take your queen from you. Any night you can checkmate, make a move, think it through. I'm in a crazy mood. See if my claims are true. And the size of the fight in his dog that I change you to. Yeah, torture custom made for you. You get to meet your fate. It's a date that I came to arrange for you. News is you're a nuisance. This noose is to strangle you. Game of death, next contestant. I won't play with you. Nobody asks your opinion. Why you always trying to give it, nigga?
Fuck your feelings.
Don't give a shit what you spending or how you living or who the fuck you stick your dick in.
Fuck your feelings.
I ain't listening to that silly shit that you spitting. Better tell them bitches mighty business.
Fuck your feelings.
I have no details, nigga. I'm not a witness even if I know who did it.
Fuck your feelings.
Big dude with the rude demeanor, abusing reefer, cold-blooded, cause a Victor freeze when I use a heater. They marvel to see a true believer, crew defeater, get in your face and say, take me to your leader. Life is different when you drinking all the food you eating, plugged into a machine that you need to do your breathing. You a weakling, good beating will improve your thinking. Writing on the wall ain't graffiti, he refused to see it. I'm a monster, not a human being. I wrote this in blood, drugs, surrounded by a crew of demons. Heathen, commit crime without excuse or reason. Ruthless with the euphemism and genius, I know you see it. Try to collide with Poseidon when he off the deep end. You old, soft and full of shit. Deep ends, retell events but forget the sequence. Loser so you sequence, nigga want a little shine. Sequence. Nobody asks your opinion. Why you always trying to give it, nigga?
Fuck your feelings.
Don't give a shit what you spending or how you living or
who the fuck you stick your dick in.
Fuck your feelings.
I ain't listening to that silly shit that you spittin'. Better tell them bitches mind their business.
Fuck your feelings.
I have no details, nigga. I'm not a witness, even if I know who did it.
Fuck your feelings.
Make note of what I say. Everything I speak has a deeper meaning. Nothing is what it seems. What goes on in my mind is impossible to comprehend. Just know that it's hard to express as well. Look down to the pits of its true meaning and maybe, just maybe, someone might understand.
Oh yeah! Yeah, buns and ties.
Big dude, I'm kinda rude, usually in a somber mood. Fuck abroad, nigga, I prefer solitude. We not cool cause I acknowledge you. Wanna be leader, weaker than them people who follow you. I plot my moves, find a route around you fools. My circle will hurt you squares, you out the loop. Everybody knows I'll beat the snot out of you. Nigga, you are just a stumbling block, bitch. You are not an obstacle. Challenge the monster, something you are not to do. Anything is possible, but only one outcome for you. Strange niggas wanna riff, but note how they groove. Believe a miskick get harmony. Y'all out of tune. Scare the shit out of coward dudes when I charge at you. Black out when I'm amped. What would you do? You had the power to. I got a jab that'll dislodge your tooth. Only need to talk to you to cop a room. Nigga, where my food? Hey.
Can't keep it real when you fake.
Hey.
I love when you weak niggas hate.
Hey.
Step up when things escalate. Stay
Hey.
straight coming at you niggas sideways.
Hey.
Can't keep it real when you fake.
Hey.
I love when you weak niggas hate.
Hey.
Step up when things escalate. Stay
Hey.
straight coming at you niggas sideways.
Ask me to diss him, so I'll be descriptive. Park on social media, bird watching and feeding pigeons. Short-sighted shit you should see. You're missing, always screaming, pimping. Meeting women, can't keep the bitches. He's a victim. Weak and scheming nigga, hoes dismiss you. Stick your dick in her. You can't live with her. Feminine, sensitive, anything will trigger you. Little kids spitting, hoping your moms ain't listening. Ignore how the boys switch to get attention. The missing children, Michelle dipping, never get mentioned. I be tripping on how we keep insisting his meat is vicious. Funny, none of these bitches hardly come and repeat a visit. Imagine stupid cat teaching niggas. You beneath me, nigga. You look up to me. That's why you keep reaching, nigga. Be leaves to retrieve things she bring me, nigga. You'll never be able to rip leaves. Believe it, nigga. Hey.
Can't keep it real when you fake.
Hey.
I love when you weak niggas hate.
Hey.
Step up when things escalate. Stay
Hey.
straight coming at you niggas sideways.
Hey.
Can't keep it real when you fake.
Hey.
I love when you weak niggas hate.
Hey.
Step up when things escalate. Stay
Hey.
straight coming at you niggas sideways.
Game on, battle a rapper when I'm on deck. I never hear shit when you spittin', I'm tone deaf. Ahead of you in this field that we both tall at. Get pissed, you better scatter, watch me shit on a grown man. Your flow's whack, you put the rope on your own neck. I'ma kick out the chair. Think you can hang, go snap, don't hold back. Most of you characters, of course you gon' act. I don't mind making a scene, I'll brought drama, cause you want that. You frail, gay as hell. Don't tell I won't ask, must be somewhere you excel. Go there, just don't rap. You ain't no man, you a cyber hoes don't mat. You wanna throw hands, nigga, you don't have the gonads. Tell me one hood, your fucking name is known at. Spots you used to roll at. Go back and show that. Ain't no chance that'll happen, and I know that. I bet a couple stacks of niggas wanna change your broke ass. Hey.
Can't keep it real when you fake.
Hey.
I love when you weak niggas hate.
Hey.
Step up when things escalate. Stay
Hey.
straight coming at you niggas sideways.
Hey.
Can't keep it real when you
Just so we have the record clear. Y'all can sit on here and play games all fucking day. The number one thing that y'all have to understand, right? That bum nigga, no matter how much y'all enjoy the dumb shit that's going on over there on his broadcast, he not fucking with me musically. Because niggas have a tendency to be on some fake shit. My friend and the person I like is the most awesomest until he make me mad. I don't rock with that. I really don't give a shit about how the fuck you feel either. Now, the first thing I'm gonna lay out, dog, you show me one song that you motherfucking ever made to me that holds the motherfucking power of the lyrics that I drop. Because my shit is real shit. Not some conjecture, not some created shit from YouTube trying to get people to pay attention to you or set nothing against you. I don't have to smear the reputation of a motherfucker who don't have one. That's the first thing. Like the title of this broadcast, don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? Now, before I get into what I'm going to say, I just heard you sit over there and say something about Ralph Bottles being 50 years old, and it's his mom proud of him having a scooter. Nigga, you 45. Is your mom proud of you being at the crib, bro? Is your mom proud of you at all? And she's not dead. She's alive. Is she proud of you of anything? And if so, what? When you sat there, you talk all that cash shit about how he lied about having 4 cars. You seem to overlook the fact that you lied about your car being like immobilized and shit. You lied about where it was. You lied about losing the key. You lied about some crackhead randomly finding the key and returning it to you per some fucking face, like crackheads be on Facebook, huh? You put up some fucking post on Facebook, some crackhead that so happened to read your post and knew what you was talking about, found your key, brought it to you, and you have your car. You get all this money, but in the interim, you haven't been able to either A, repair that, put that car back in working order, or even use the car. You done told a million fucking lies, but you always seem to try to make somebody else to be something. Seriously, don't you get tired of dumb shit? When I hear you talking the dumb shit you talking and shit, I wonder, I'm like, yo, how does he feel when he say that shit? Because I can hear the pauses and the hesitation and shit. You should really stop trying so fucking hard. But let's move forward. You just got through lying to your audience about you came over to my show and I thought you was coming to harass me or some shit. I didn't even like honor you like that. I just treated you like you were just another nobody. And the number one question that remains is, if me and you have a contentious exchange anyway, why would you come to my show if not trying to be a motherfucking distraction, if not trying to cause a problem? We're not cool. You wasn't lending to the conversation. And when you did make your comment, I asked you to elaborate. You couldn't do that. You just moved the goalposts like you normally do, playing your little simple ass game. Do you ever get tired of the bullshit? When you got done with that, you know what I'm saying, and just to get on your show, start talking about the Steve situation. There is no Steve situation. You and I don't have a situation. There is no you and I, bro. We're not on no equal playing fields. We're not even on the same fucking level, because everything that I said to you stands. Why is everything whack that, you know what I'm saying, you're not a part of, when everything that you do is whack? On top of that, when we talk about whack shit, I really can't even say that without truthfulness, because could you name something that you have done other than talk? Is there any tangible evidence of any fucking move that you made that we can see, since you have a criticism about things that are like real world things? Say what you will about Ralph Bottle's scooter, he has one. You understand what I'm saying? You start talking about positions and motherfuckers, what positions people have in their fucking lives, but you don't seem to take in consideration your own. Don't you ever get tired of stupid shit? Bro, yesterday, like, speaking about stupid shit, I want to ask you something, right? If you supposedly can't stand Mike so much, why was you sitting up there on some buddy shit talking to him about all the different things that Jamila did? You like to see them argue? Or wasn't your whole point in going at Mike Mills in the first place about what was going on with Jamila an attempt of letting him know that he wasn't special? She had attempted to give you the pussy at one time. You had multiple opportunities. She's trash. She's this. She dogged him out and all of that. She be, you know what I'm saying, trying to play with you to make him jealous. Then what was the point in doing that buddy conversation last night? Then in the end, you turn it around, try to make it about yourself and keep trying to include yourself. I really wonder what be on your mind when you be talking to Mike Mills and Jamila about Tiffany being your girl. And I'm like, that's one of Jamila's throwaways, bro. Why you keep acting like she's a brand new bitch? Or she's an exclusive bitch? Or better yet, she's your bitch. You haven't seen her in a year, bro. You can pretend and play whatever game you want to, but I'm just saying, for people with like a discerning eye and a little common sense, we could see that's some bullshit. But nobody really gives a shit. You feel me? Now, since you went to your audience or whatever the fuck, remember, I tried to confront you like a man offline again. And what did I say to you? Simply put, just stay off my show, bro. Now, going back to your lie, you was coming to the show and I was talking about what you didn't have to get involved. Why get involved if you ain't trying to cause a problem? Didn't I tell you on my show you was gonna make a show? If you didn't get on right then, that you was eventually gonna get on and start talking about how it's something about yourself, bro. Listen, man, don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? It's ironic that you came on today's show when I was talking about, man, reestablishing what we was already doing and shit, getting back on the People's Show. Seemed like you always want to be connected to me, but you can't. That's the reason why I played those first songs in the beginning. Those people over there are motherfucking blowing smoke up your ass. Take those 5 songs that I motherfucking played, put it against anything you recorded against me, and take it to somebody who's completely neutral and watch the reactions. You already know, though. That's why you and the rest of them lames ain't put up no fucking money, because you already know you out your league. Don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? When you gonna build? When you gonna do something? When you gonna stop trying to be the class clown and shit? Like, real talk. You talk cash shit, but you like, obviously you stuck mentally because you keep talking about 50 and this, that age and what. I'm like, yo, bro, you right there with us, man. You keep acting like you a young man. You keep acting like you an attractive man, a healthy man. Bro, you fucked up all around the board. And let me tell you some real shit. If ain't nobody else gonna tell you, for you to be like all week long making videos about what Jamila said about what Mike said about Jamila, what business is it of yours if you're not trying to make Mike look less than so you can feel like some type of redemption? Do you know how weak that makes you, bro? Everything with you involves you need to catapult yourself off the next man. Do you have any value, my nigga? At all? I mean, beyond like YouTube numbers. And that's really some shit, like some bullshit that you came up with to give yourself some fucking value, because ain't nobody listen to you your entire life. Now again, man, for a nigga that got a fucking troll show, why you keep acting like your audience is real people, bro? Why you keep acting like you don't encourage motherfuckers to be on some hateful shit? Why you keep acting like you got something to say? You ain't talking about nothing, ever. You a wishy-washy, back and forth, can't make up your mind little boy that wanna matter, and you don't, bro. When you gonna get tired of the stupid shit? The game plan, the fronting. Michelle's gone, bro. She ain't coming back, man. It's a wrap. And the reason why that's probably a little bit more painful is because some reason you identified old girl as giving you fucking worth and value. How you feel about your children or whatever is something completely separate, and I don't really give a shit about. But I'm saying about why you're operating on YouTube the way you are. You're trying to compensate for the fact that she left you at a motherfucking down point. Don't nobody else on YouTube want you, man. You talk about Jamila, you talk about this person and that person. I heard you talking to somebody yesterday about how Mike Mills lived with his mama too. And that's a point because everybody's stressing that shit with you. Everything with you is on some get back little child kitty small dick shit. He lived with his mama too. But see, I'm taking care of my mama. Nigga, you can't take care of yourself. Fuck you talking about? You go in the refrigerator and warm up the Jimmy Dean's for? That's how you taking care of her? Huh? How the fuck that shit work? Be right back.
Joe, 2 for 10. I move swift with a click, a ruthless man. No excuses, I lose. Cause fuck it, yo. It's you within. Resort to shoot and win. It's the only solution in. Discuss become through. And fuck it, we gotta do them in. Treat them right, they treat you right. That's what I tell myself. I love hustling, but I don't really care for jail. Find a nigga built like me. It's kinda rare. You said that he's a heavyweight, but I swear he frail. These niggas never think about the long run. Don't matter who was in the front, who won when it was all done. I ain't tough, but I got them killers scared of me. Know everything happened in New Town and I ain't been there a week. Them cats that I deal with rarely speak, but know that I'll die with any secret that they share with me. Check my swag, it gets them mad. I'm sitting back, I'm getting smashed. I'm in my bag, we in my dabs, getting cash and living fast. Them bitches ask, who is that? I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. I check my swag, it gets them mad. I'm sitting back, I'm getting cash. I'm in my bag, we in my dabs, getting cash and living fast. Them bitches ask, who is that? I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. I'm loyal to a chosen few, avoid most of you. Niggas ain't crippin', but you clicking with them boys in blue. I got a point to prove, make a toast to poison you and outshine your weak shit. Don't ask me, do no chosen shoe. I want a point or two, I'm here to destroy a crew. And be a voice for dudes who's starting to get fucking annoyed with you. It's time someone assaulted you. This is overdue. You the new king, then who appointed you? Fool, you about to be scrutinized. I can see through the lies. All you must about to be euthanized. Then eulogize as you and I alone in this coliseum. Had to kill him cause he wouldn't stop beefing. After I beat him, Bruce Lee shit, way of the dragon. I'm a master of the grammar, bringing this game back screaming clear. Like I got them goddamn paddles. Sniper.
Alright, man, if you don't know the end of this song, fuck that. Anyway, yeah, so I heard dude, you know what I'm saying, over there trying to play the role like he was so innocent, he wasn't doing shit. And I'm like, the show is still up, so I'm pretty sure you can go back and watch it yourself and watch the vein of how he came and what I was saying to him, the tone I was speaking to him in and shit, and how I asked him politely to go ahead and leave. He wasn't a part of the conversation. He was trying to redirect things and make it about himself as usual. Now, for the longest time, I've been trying to distance myself from this dude. Like, I'm not a part of what you do. I'm not a part of that sector. I'm not with all that childish shit that you encourage and that you own. So just like, man, move around, right? On the flip side of it, I'm just saying this, man. Enough time has been wasted. Niggas need to, like, really get up on some productive shit, man, because shit is changing. Even if you don't understand that or whatever, that's my fucking concentration. Right now, I got the chat room shut down for a number of reasons. Number one, I don't need no cosigns. You know, there's a lot of fake people that'll be on the side of something and they'll say something just to keep it going. So I'm trying to, like, neutralize that. On the flip side of it, there's a lot of motherfuckers that's over here that fuck with me that don't like you. So I'm not going to encourage them to have an open space to sit up and talk shit about this nigga LA. It's just about what I'm saying right now, because I'm pretty sure if he's not listening right now, he will listen. You dig? So it's not about nobody in the chat room or nobody on my side or sides, period. I don't need nobody adding to what I'm saying. I can, you know, like, represent what I'm saying about myself. On the flip side of that shit or whatever the fuck, I also got the chat room shut down because I don't want no extra conversation. I don't need nobody adding nothing. You dig? So it's just me talking to you directly. If you hear it, you hear it. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. I've said what I needed to say. Beyond that, this stupid ass, like, lame ass competition, there is no competition. I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't give a fuck about your kids. I don't give a fuck about you not giving a fuck about your kids. Or a better way of saying this shit, I don't have an opinion about your life. You dig? And my opinion about your life should be so fucking inconsequential, it shouldn't even fucking matter, you know, on the greater scheme of things. All of the stupid shit that you talk about, focusing on how somebody says words, what they said, their reaction, just all that fruity shit, to me, that's a reflection of an insecure man. I've said that a million times. Most of your arguments are juvenile. You started an argument today by yourself for yourself. I'm not with that shit. Every time a person, not just me, get on the fucking line with you and talking, you want to come with your stupid shit. And if people ain't, like, feeding into what you saying, you announce, I'm leaving, and well, I'm gonna hang up. Like, don't nobody give a fuck. You're not punishing nobody with your presence. I want to say this so so it's clear. Bro, I'm not the only person that's seen what goes on with the real people in your life. There is never any warmth from anybody. So when you start announcing that you gonna go and all that old bullshit, yeah, you gonna announce it here because in real life would nobody give a fuck. If somebody gave a fuck about you announcing you was gonna go, then you would have somewhere to be. Ain't nobody putting up a fight for you, bro. At all. As far as that Tiffany shit, I just want you to be clear. Don't nobody give a fuck about whether you fucking with Tiffany or not. You want people to know that you're not by yourself because of all the stupid shit you said. The bustless nights. And it's been how many nights you've been fucking non-busting and shit? You keep acting like you're in a monogamous relationship. So if that is the fucking case, we know for at least 7 months now you've been dry dicked than a motherfucker right now. Unless you cheating on your girl that you keep claiming so bad. It's one or the other. But you the type of bitch motherfucker, you'll try to set some type of standard for everybody else and not live up to it. Don't you ever get tired of the dumb shit? Why even paint yourself into a corner with the stupid shit you said? Like all that dumb shit about cars, now you don't have one, that ain't a conversation you want to have? Don't you get tired of the dumb shit? You always trying to compete with motherfuckers. You want to have these little interpersonal battles so people could tell you that you cool on your show. How about making some money with it since you care so much about your music and you always trying to instruct somebody on what to do? Because ultimately, that's what everybody on here trying to do. Turn a coin one way or another. Be it through views, be it through sales, be it through donations. Ain't that the end game now? It ain't about creativity no more. So if that's the end game about getting money and shit, then why the fuck ain't you getting it? Or you just like better, like you more like relaxed and calm and you more accepting of people just give you some shit not having to put forth no real effort, right? Don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? Every day you're talking about some stupid shit. It's your job to report to everybody Jamila cussed out Mike or Mike cussed out Jamila. Ha 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 ha. He said, again, you ain't no young dude. So why is that such like breaking fucking news? Why is that so important to tell? Why do you need to be the conduit or the purveyor of that bullshit all the time? It's smoking. I got it smoking. What does keeping it smoking really equate to for you? Don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? You was just talking to Ralph Bottles like he's a comedian, come with the jokes. You're not one. What are you talking about? You didn't even respond. I said something like, why do you have like everybody owes you a response when you say something? Bro, you don't even have that in your real life. Why you think you're going to get it in the virtual world? I think you've mistaken what's going on with your show for what's really fucking going on in the world, bro. Don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? All the times you talk shit and I confront you about that shit, you would rather tell a bunch of fucking strangers you're getting a phone call without realizing how weak you look. If people want to hear bullshit, then they're going to lean towards the bullshit side of the conversation. That don't make it real, my nigga. You still a bullshit nigga. No matter how many people repeat your conversation or anything that you said to or about me, bro, they're only doing it because they think that that's a sore spot for me because of the way you paint it. They're not trying to really hear what Stylz is saying about it. You operate from the same thing. You operate on some group think shit, public perception. You know what I mean? You're the one that could be shamed. That's why you go through the changes you go through about stupid shit. Don't you get tired of the dumb shit? Because you're not a young dude no more, bro. Don't you get tired of that stupid ass shit, bro? You should. So you be sitting on here acting like you got it all figured out. Who you doing that for? Everybody that's watching the show, because for years you've been ridiculed and ostracized for not one, having the resources, the experiences, or the wherewithal to make something fucking happen. And you ain't produced a fucking thing in a decade. Don't you get tired of the dumb shit? Because all you are is conversation. I'm just saying though. It's always a competition with some shit that don't fucking matter. You trying to compare your numbers to other niggas' numbers. Ain't nobody really keeping track of that. Most people happy that they have an audience. You trying to turn it into, well, of other people we know, nah, it don't work like that. It's you and your audience, me and my audience, the person in the next fucking audience. Why would you expect for us to have similar fucking turnouts when we talking about different fucking things? I don't lend to that dumb shit that you want. And if you think that what you want is all of that, then man, you probably should. You're trying to convince everybody else that you got on here and became something. Bro, you ain't shit. That's the reality. You ain't on shit. And check it out though. In the greater scheme of shit, ain't none of us on shit. We just living our lives. So why you trying to make that a competition? Because you can't compete nowhere else in the world. Your music couldn't hold a fucking stick to nothing else on the market. Mine could. Y'all know I can jump into any field and hold my own right now. Most of you motherfuckers mad because you lack that motherfucking ability to adjust. Don't you get tired of the stupid shit, bro? You know what's gonna be the worst thing, LA? When you look up and you see that you motherfucking 50 and shit and you are who you are. That's gonna be the most fucked up thing, because the wildest part, you ain't never left Benton Harbor. You ain't explored shit. Right now, check it out. 100 people in your chat room is your claim to fame. That's your biggest accomplishment. 100 people. You feel me? That's your fucking claim to fucking fame. You from a small town, don't nobody fucking know you. Stupid shit. You want to be something you fucking not, man. Why don't you just be comfortable with yourself? Again, I'm too old to keep going through this dumb shit, especially with some other old ass nigga that want to be the center of the argument all the time because his mama don't like him or his baby mama left him or whatever the fuck your issue is today. See, people want me. See, girls like me. Why is that so important to you? You still dealing with how they hurt your feelings in grade school? How you was bullied and how you had to compensate? That's what it is. Michelle knew you wasn't fucking funny, nigga. And everybody who's paying attention been doing their thing for a minute can see you scared of success. That's why you don't try to do nothing different. You know how many people right now is calling themselves roast God? How come you don't ever go at them and claim your title? Why you keep trying to talk to everyday blue-collar, average Joe motherfuckers, huh? Why? Why you keep trying to argue with the same 7, 8 people, bro, for years? Why? You know what I mean? You watching everybody's shit, trying to piggyback off everybody's shit and get fucking views. But you done did so much dumb shit, you can't get no traction on your fucking videos, bro. You your own worst enemy, man. Don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? Like, seriously. You know you get off this motherfucker, you be empty as fuck. That's why I be fucking with you. Just so I can hear that emptiness in your voice, that desperation. I love that shit. Don't you get tired of the dumb shit, bro? Seriously. Sitting in the house lonely than a motherfucker. Gotta do these extended ass fucking shows to matter because you don't have nobody to talk to. And everybody that you talk to is from offline, you know, from being online. You don't have no friends, nigga. Don't nobody like you. Chicks ain't checking for you. Why? You're a middle-aged man to live at home. You can get on here and play YouTube games if you want. Who wants you and for what? Come on, man. Oh, Molly Rottenbox that come to see you. You know, Tiffany and shit. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You really think that you like a worthy candidate for anybody, bruh? You can't be serious. I know you be pretending on this bitch, but come on, man. Stop that shit. Don't you get tired of the stupid shit, bro? Competing about stupid shit, but you can't motherfucking sell a unit, bro. Shout out to Tone Space in Port City. At least they pushing their shit when they can. You ain't did a fucking thing. Begging ass nigga. Don't you ever get tired of dumb shit? I'm just saying. Being a sorry ass, lame ass, needing to compensate online because old girl left you a few years ago. How about this? Why don't you take some time and heal you, bro? Ain't nothing gonna change. Do that. Come back stronger and better than ever. That's what I'm saying, man. You're an irritating pussy, man. And I'm like, if you was on anything, then you'd be able to stand on your own too. Not try to do recaps of everybody else's shows where you just sit. I used to say something about you having them long ass silences on your show. Now you just compensate for that by playing somebody else's shit. You boring fucker. And it's always you until your back is against the wall. Then it's we, us. Weak ass nigga. Don't you get tired of the dumb shit? So instead of lying about what you was on, just answer, why was you even on my broadcast in the first place?
All you lame ass niggas come to my motherfucking show, type some stupid shit, don't get the reaction you want, start an argument with yourself, and then take it like you got a real point. That shit is stupid as hell. Then y'all change. You're emotional. You're this. You're like, who the fuck are you talking to? I give a fuck about what you saying. So again, man, it's bad enough you done poisoned, you know what I'm saying, everybody's interaction with this stupid shit. It's bad enough that you done caused all the bullshit you done caused and caused so much division and dissension. But man, I'm sick of you. So I'm like, just move around, bro. You ain't gotta come to my show. So all I ask you is, man, please stay off my show. You bitch and complain about people you know or people from your chat room coming to my show, but then you come to my show? Come on, man. You have a problem with other people interacting with the broadcast, but then it's okay for you to interact with it? Why? Just move around, man. Do that for yourself, man. If these people make you feel good about who you are, then you should rock with that shit. I'm not trying to hear it. And I'm really like at a loss, like every time you come at me like I owe you an answer because you asked me a question. Then you're not going, no, I'm not. I'm not going to address nothing. Who are you to say what I should be addressing? That's what the main point I be trying to get. While you having a temper tantrum about me not answering your dumbass questions, like, hold on, under what authority do you have to ask me those questions? Why do you think because you said something, I owe you an answer? Fuck you mean? You ain't nobody, dog. And I've been saying that shit for the longest time. Like, dude, I'm not wearing an apron. I didn't come up there with a notepad, bitch. I'm not taking orders. What you talking about? And do so and so. Hold on, dude. Why? Because you said so? Who the fuck are you? That's the shit I be tripping on. And again, I'm like, man, you keep talking all this G shit and like this street shit and you a real nigga. So what real nigga you know jump when somebody say something, nigga? What real nigga you know do any of the shit that you do? Make up dumbass excuses when you can't get your way. Hold on. I'll get her, shorty. I apologize for that. The track didn't start. You know, I got dogs, so they was in the backyard going through the shit with the snow. So I do apologize for that silence. Anyway, as I was saying to dude, and I've said it a few times, man, like when dude get on my nerves, I have this tendency to start confronting people or whatever. But I'm trying to bypass that and get up on some constructive shit again. So I'm asking dude, you know what I'm saying, civilly, man, just move on, man. Leave me out of your shit. It doesn't matter who started what or whatever the fuck. I just want to be left the fuck alone and do what I'm doing.
I want to promote niggas' music. I want to be on some creative shit. I want to get this, like, it to me, it ain't even really about views and all that other shit. I truly believe that creatively, if motherfuckers like work on some cohesive shit, that we can really make some shit pop. You know, I attempted to do it in 2016, and then I let all the hating and the trolling affect me, and then all the personal shit. I really don't give a fuck about that shit no more. You know, you deal with shit enough, then, you know what I'm saying, you develop a callous and shit, and it's just like, it is what it is, man. So I'm really not with it. I'm really not with humor and the trolls no more. Because I be really trying to talk to y'all motherfuckers, and y'all so busy playing your little games. I just see people just be typing just to type. Y'all some goofballs. So I'm like, man, okay, well, I'm not going to talk to you now until you learn, you know what I'm saying, how to motherfucking address me. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, now you're all happy. Hey, get your ass back. Hold on, let me get her right. All right. So, like I said, I'm just really trying to move ahead on what I'm doing, this shit or whatever. I'm really sick of, like, my main thing. Like I said, when I was talking to Break about the whole little thing with like feeling discouraged and shit, he was speaking on. I'm like, fuck you gotta really tune motherfuckers out and just be on what you're gonna be on. And that's ultimately what I'm trying to do now. I'm just trying to focus on what I'm on. So I don't really give a fuck about dude's beef, all his different allegations, whatever lame ass questions that he has, because he wants to make like, hey y'all, see, this is what's going on with Stylz. It's like, man, fuck out of here, dude. I don't give a fuck about that. So if it's about, you know what I'm saying, you smearing my character or exposing me for being some nigga, deal with your own fucking life. Whatever the fuck you got to say, just let it be whatever the fuck you got to say. But beyond that, I'm not with it. I'm like, I shouldn't even have to go through the changes of having to flag somebody's channel. If you a fucking adult and a nigga like, hey man, don't stream my shit, it should be simple. Especially if you know you run the risk of getting flagged instead of complaining, you a bitch, why am I a bitch? Or anybody a bitch for that matter, because they told you take your dumb ass on. You talked about me. Listen, that ain't no grounds for you to motherfucking use nobody's content. It don't say you can't use people's content until they say something about you. If you're going to respond, you're going to respond. That's one fucking thing. But you don't have the right, especially if a motherfucker ain't talking about you, you would run people's broadcast even then. So I'm like, you just got motherfucking your shit censored yesterday for running somebody else's shit. Find your own goddamn content, man. Stop being your own motherfucking worst fucking enemy, bro. It's always about some stupid ass shit with you, man. How about taking your ass on, man? You encourage dumb shit. Motherfuckers want to hear that shit. Then they can come over there to your show for that shit. Man, I can't speak for nobody else. I would really appreciate if you start bringing your dumb shit to me. I can't control what you talk about on your fucking channel, man. But when you try to include me in my name and titles and all of those stupid ass shit, man, that's what I was responding to before. I don't really give a fuck about what you're saying. Say what you want to say. All I'm saying is, man, don't use my content. I don't want to go through the changes and that long-ass rigmarole of filling out that shit. And you shouldn't have to be hiding your goddamn videos because your stupid ass can't stop doing what you're doing. Just because you need some motherfucking attention. You should be able to leave your shit posted, not make it private, not hide it and shit. The reason why you doing that is because people are sick of you. You keep doing dumb shit, they keep fucking flagging you, and you keep trying to find ways to maintain what you're doing. Find something else to do, dumbass. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. You think you just gonna keep hating on motherfucker? Oh, I know, I'll just put my videos on private. You still get flagged, dummy. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. None of that shit is working for you. How about this? How about stopping? How about doing something else? How about motherfucking, like, if you got so much confidence and so much pride and all this old dumb shit in yourself, then how about showing some and doing something worthy of motherfucking praise instead of begging motherfuckers to honor you for stupid shit? Man, bitches be choosing. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Only a motherfucker who ain't got chose in his life gonna be bragging about how many women choosing him at 45. Still trying to convince yourself you still got it, nigga? Because we all go through that phase, except before now. You feel what I'm saying? Is that why you sitting up here trying to lay up with young broads? Is that why the fuck you on here trying to convince everybody of whatever the fuck you got going on and your jealousy of every fucking body else? Do you ever get tired of the stupid shit? Everything with you is a comparison with another motherfucker. How can you tell anybody you secure who you are? You never stand on your own too. It's always, well, when it was them, who cares? You do. You care about what motherfuckers are saying. You care about dumb shit. Bro, how about doing something the fuck else? Period. Again, you do your music, whatever. Battling me costs. You don't have the money, I don't want to hear it. That goes for you and anybody in your circle. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear about what I didn't respond to. I told you bitch motherfuckers 3 years ago, I don't battle for free. Y'all know that. Y'all done made many motherfucking complaints, but you still keep recording your songs. Just by the fact that I said I don't battle for free and you keep recording songs, you've already lost. You couldn't even put up the pot. Then you've been given multiple opportunities to do it on an open platform. You don't want to do that. You want to stay in your playground. I don't have to come to your field to play when I have my own motherfucking plot of land. You dig? Anybody can sit up and say, yeah, I'm better, this is better. No, the crowd consensus is my songs are better than yours. Period. And you know it. Everything that I do, you got some, and you made it so-and-so, and you made it so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah, and nothing that you make I can tell you about because all that shit be trash. As soon as it come on, it be garbage. Real shit. Your parodies and your regular shit. It be garbage, nigga. You feeling yourself more than any motherfucking body else, nigga. And couldn't nobody show your shit love because ain't nobody gonna love you more than the way you love yourself, my nigga. You ain't open for no real criticism. You an emotional bitch. If a person ain't co-signing, if you ain't on top of the heap, if you ain't the first goddamn topic of conversation, if you don't get your way, you have a motherfucking tantrum. Nigga, grow the fuck up. Don't you get tired of dumb shit? Because I do. Now do me a favor, man. Get out my motherfucking way.